Hello, beautiful people. Good morning. Today we're going to do the reading for June 21st, which happens to be a super special day. It is my niece Kylie's sweet 16 birthday, and I am in Connecticut the weekend of this, and we're going to try to make the best of her Corona birthday. She's been a little bit bossy and telling us exactly what she wants, from gifts to decor to food to cake, how the cake should look. So the world's in for a treat when she gets even more grown up and more bossy. Anyway, happy birthday, Kai. We love you. Okay, wow, our quote is from William Shakespeare today. This above all, to thine own self be true. Being true to ourselves means more than not imitating others. To be ourselves, we need a sense of self. Recovery involves taking a look at what's inside. We can learn who we are and who we would like to be. We can begin to change a little at a time, earning our own respect. Being true to ourselves also means making decisions based on what is best for us in the long view, not simply what can be attained right now or what is easiest. Whoa, that's so true. Recovery calls us to be honest with ourselves and motivated by personal integrity in our relationships with others. As we learn who we really are, we find it easier to live with honor. As we make progress in recovery, we recapture our pride and self-respect. Recovery is a time of self-discovery, and through sharing ourselves with others, our sponsor, and our higher power, we slowly learn more about who we are. Now we can be true to ourselves. Today, may the mirror of recovery help me see myself more clearly, and may I be true to the personal vision I see. This is pretty good. I am trying to think of the right approach here. I tell you all the time that things just kind of bounce in my head, and I just tell you what I start thinking when I do the reading, just as if I was in a in a meeting. And recovery involves taking a look at what's inside. So that's a fundamental belief that I have, that we have to look at what's inside and heal it. We can learn who we are and who we'd like to be. We can begin to change a little at a time, earning our own respect. It's not saying earning other people's respect. It says earning our own. It doesn't say changing a lot in a little amount of time. It says changing a little at a time. So this becomes about us, which is another core belief and principle that I have, is that we have to do the work on us, and it has to be about us, not about everybody else. Being true to ourselves means making decisions based on what is best for us in the long view, not by what's easiest or can happen now. So this speaks to being impatient, right? If we want it right now, sometimes we can't be true to ourselves. And I kind of chuckled because of the easiest. I feel like I've been around people who pick easy over long-term happiness, for example. Why do people stay in relationships that maybe aren't the best for them, that don't completely fulfill them? Like maybe they're easy going. I know this person. I can travel well with this person. We have our routine around the house. She does dishes. I take out the garbage. Ho hum. Right? That's easier. Is that the kind of life you want to live long term? A ho hum kind of life? Or do you want to do what's harder and grow by making the choice? Hopefully you would try to work on it first, but if you know that that's all it's going to be, is a life like that, are you putting yourself first and your happiness and your joy, and are you making moves to leave, or to get out of that ho-hum relationship. Because you know what? We all deserve more than that ho-hum relationship. We deserve that crazy spark and, where our positive bucket's overflowing and we're just like so excited about that person and about our life with that person. And let me be clear here. It's not about losing ourselves into a new person. It's about just really being energized by the relationship you're in. Now, is it harder to shop around or, wait for that different mate to come in? Sure. That's why it's not the easiest or most instant, but it will be the most worth it. And this doesn't have to be just relationships. It could be your job. If you're living at a job that makes you miserable, then start looking for a different job, either change your attitude about it, see if you can find peace or, happiness about it. That serenity that we talked about on our S day. And if you can't, make the changes. And now, is it easier to make a change? No, you got to switch insurance cards and put out job applications and deal with new people and on and on and on. I just watched a video from my friend Tony, and he was talking about how he sees these different kind of people on social media. There's the complainers, and then there's, even if there are people out there that are content, maybe they're still looking at other people as their benchmarks and more from a place of judgment and wanting to bring them down instead of benchmarks to attain. And I love the point, if you are miserable, like you really can you could do something about that. Like it's totally in your control. And his messaging was more around, finding the kind of leader and the people that you want to be around. And instead of looking at someone who is a superstar and going, looking for ways to find them not be a superstar, figure out how to show your inner superstar. Use them as an example and a mentor so that you can grow yourself. And growing takes work. Takes work, guys. Still, I could not tell you that. I could pretend that it's all, sunshine and rainbows and I have a secret sauce for you to flip a switch and boom, you're cured. You'll never bet again. But it's not really like that. I'd be lying. It'd be easier to tell you that instead of telling you that it's work. I hate to put a spin on it, but the work could be amazing. It goes back to what we talked about. It's about the journey. We'll never graduate recovery, but it's about how we learn from our journey and how we are present for the journey and all that it entails. So I hope everybody has a fabulous day. I want to say just thank you for listening. I do appreciate it. This is the Sunday morning episode after I took Saturday night off and I'm refusing to feel guilty about it, although my inclination is like, geez, but nope, I'm going to take one night off and I'm going to be okay with it. All right. I hope everyone is going to have a fabulous day or night. Again, I'm playing with so many people in different time zones. I don't even know what time zone I'm functioning in anymore. So wherever you are, have a good rest of your day. All right. So long, beautiful people.